but yet while he was down on the hole, he found those two people.
Yeah,
That's lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
Not only that, he's lucky he threw the grenade. He's lucky he got away from all that thing. He
Yeah.
found the dog, which was lucky. It's a lucky thing.
He's got a whole lot of luck.
He needs to buy a lottery ticket somehow.
But it was
I don't know what he'll do with it, but he's got one.
Hello and welcome to this movie review podcast.
so he is. Thanks for coming.
It was fun.
Hello and welcome to this movie review Crab Tales podcast. My name is Bryce. I'm joined by Kieran
Hey.
and Jason.
Hey.
Fuck
Sorry,
off.
I
That's
just
really
copied
different.
you. I don't know. Should really differentiate us as well. When I should say something completely different than you.
I always say, ride the big one.
Yeah, that's it. You're always saying that. I'm always sorry, Bryce. Keep doing your intros that you
Yeah,
really
no,
like.
anyway.
And today's movie is called Love and Monsters. It's a Netflix original.
It is.
It is. He's
Yeah.
not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
That's his price.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bryce, give us a quick plot rundown.
Quick plot rundown. Boy in love. Boy want to have sex with girl.
No, we don't know that. Although, yeah. I mean, he does want to.
I'm assuming he has.
In a post-apocalyptic world, a young man
why
named
is
Joe...
it post-apocalyptic?
Because there was a meteor, and they sent a bunch of explosives to blow up the meteor. Asteroid? One of those. And it showered a bunch of toxic stuff back on planet that only affected insects, small reptile creatures, and the such.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. They all got bigger.
They do.
They did get bigger.
They're
Mm.
big.
Kind of scary.
And then he I'll finish it off, don't worry.
Go on.
He separates from his girlfriend at the time, and then we're seeing 7 years in the future, and he's trying to get to her. Pretty much that's because he feels a bit alone.
He's a little bit alone because everyone else in his little bunker is engaging in.
How
his-
lucky
Yeah.
is that, though, to even have that situation? It's perfect, except him.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
mean,
the cow.
to be fair,
I
He
forgot
was
her name.
milking it.
I
so-
forgot it. None of the other cow.
And the cow, too.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Oh, Mavis.
What?
I was just like, I'm looking at that thing. Why can't one of them be like a throuple and just let him in?
well, but also that guy died when that other creature got into the bunker. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a free chick.
free real estate.
Yeah, but he wanted Amy
That is true.
He
with
did.
two E's and an I.
Two E's and an I.
Yes. So let's go through some of the
A-E-E-M-I.
actors in this movie. I know I said a lot of that, but Joel, the lead guy, Dylan O'Brien, he's just some American dude. This was filmed in Australia as well, right? Did you look it up and make sure it was?
Some American dude.
Some American.
Like,
dude.
no one. Main
Wait.
guy's no one.
No,
Not the lead on
no,
Maze
but
Runner.
there's lots of other places that people are from in this. Oh God, is it in Australia? Answer that question.
Yes.
Did you look it up
Yes.
and make sure it
No.
was?
Gold Coast.
But 100%.
Oh, you did?
Australian.
But the movie's not set in Australia, I don't think.
No, I know that, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it is.
So it was filmed there. Okay, well
Yeah.
that's why it's weird that an American would be in it.
Why? They're just filming it here.
I don't know. I just wanted to back my own statement up somehow, and I feel like I did it.
Probably completely American production.
Anyway,
Netflix.
stop it. Dylan O'Brien. He's just a great American man. He's in The Maze Runner. This movie, for some reason, what the fuck are you laughing at? This movie reminded me of The Maze Runner. Did it not? Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen Maze Runner.
Yeah, Kieran's probably seen it.
Kieran loves Maze Runner.
I don't think it's a coward in Maze Runner.
No, just like the scenario.
He's not a
not
coward. He just
feeling it.
freezes.
I
Yeah.
get more of a Last of Us.
Okay, I also didn't really watch a lot of them. If that helps.
It's really helpful, yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
Might as well be
He's in
Star
Teen
Wars. I haven't
Wolf.
seen it.
He's in Teen Wolf, which I've not also seen.
Yeah.
I think he's in a lot of it as well, so he's probably people
Probably
love
the
him.
wolf that might be a teenager.
Holy shit. Yes, and he's in Flashback, which sounds a lot like that Frequency movie where like it's a Back and Future movie. I don't know.
Flashback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he probably got famous off Teen Wolf and then went on.
That's what it looked like in the IMDb.
Yeah.
IMDb.
Didn't do Home and Away. Surprised me.
Yeah.
Amy, played by Jessica Henwick. She's English as well. You thought she wasn't, you idiot.
She didn't have an English accent.
She's changed it for the movie.
Okay.
It's
Where's the
adapted.
movie?
Did a great job.
She's adapted. She's
It
in Game
was.
of Thrones. Plays one of the sand snakes. Oh, I did that.
One of the sand snakes.
One of the
The three killer.
three
ones where they go
girls.
to that-
Oh, yep.
They're
Okay,
awful.
I think
awful
she's the
part of
one-
the show.
Are they Oberon's daughters?
She's one of the ones that's playing the
related.
slapping thing with the hands. In the jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and The Defenders.
Yep.
She plays Colleen Wing.
Yeah.
Which is a
That's where I know it.
So then Clyde's played by Michael Rooker. We all know him. Guardians of the Galaxy, Walking Dead,
Yep.
the new Suicide Squad movie.
Mel.
Mel. Yeah, that's
Mm.
it.
That's what he will be referenced as in this movie.
Yeah,
Is Mel.
okay, fair enough. I don't know how to say this Aussie guy's name. Dan Ewing? E-W-I-N-G.
Earring, Jason,
You-
but I
Ewan?
don't have one.
No.
Earring.
Ewan.
E-W-I-N-G.
Irwing.
Erwig.
Oh, it's Steve's fucking dad.
What? I'm sorry.
He's from New South Wales in Australia.
Yeah.
He's in Home and Away, and movies. There's a movie called Occupation, and there's a second one as well, which he's in.
Second occupation. You get
but
taxed more.
It
on the
actually
second
sounds
job.
interesting, and it's like a similar thing to this, I guess, where aliens have attacked the world, and then they're kind of trying to
Maybe we
survive.
should watch it.
It actually looks alright. Like,
But I
sounds alright from the synopsis.
If I have to pay money, I'm not watching it.
It might be free on ABC.
Netflix. I mean,
I don't know.
ABC.
I didn't look.
SBS.
I don't know why, but I looked at the little girl because I thought I recognized her. But she's
Jason?
We talked about this.
You've got to stop with that. You've got to not do that. The little girl plays young Gamora
Oh,
in the
shit.
Avengers.
She's a good little actress. That young Gamora is good.
You started off
good
as
actress.
sarcastic. When
And
I
I
read
liked her in this as well.
when I read the synopsis thing of her, it was like one of the busiest child actors right now.
Yes.
But
That's
I didn't
it.
know any of
Okay.
the other things she was in. So I just
How
kinda-
how old
Russian
is she
rude.
for real though? She's meant to be 8.
Oh, yeah.
Surely she's close to that.
Oh, she might be like 10.
She used like big words and stuff.
Yeah. Like she was acting.
Well, if we're going on that, then you're 8.
Heyo.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Those are all the actors that I looked at.
Oh, we didn't get any of the old people.
Well, the old people didn't have much of a role, did they?
No, they didn't. It reminded me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at that point. They're all sleeping in the same bed and shit.
It upset me so much when she looks over and it's like it's been 7 years and you're still fat. It's like
Yeah,
there's
he's
no
just
food
been
to
in
eat.
the bed. It's not like
And then he's
very
out dancing
swimmy.
later.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get into it.
yeah.
So we're back at the bunker. They're all coupled up.
And he wants to fuck off.
Yes.
You know what? Actually, let's go even further back. The right at the beginning when he's describing everything that's happened and stuff.
Yeah. Zombie land.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it's true. This is gonna sound weird, but I think that was the best bit of the movie. Like finding out all the stuff that made me hooked. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna really like this movie," and I actually dropped down after that. I thought
Yeah,
after the first bit, I thought this was gonna be cool. It had such a good idea.
Got you nice and excited.
Yeah, even like pretty much up to when he, just after he leaves, we'll call him Merle and the little girl. I
Yeah.
thought the movie kind of fell away a bit for me.
Uh,
But that's
I don't
just,
know,
I mean,
to
that's just me.
I just liked it was so chill. It wasn't like over the top doing crazy stunts and all that. It was just about him like just learning to
finding his
survive.
way.
Yeah,
Did
really.
you not? Okay, wait. First, did you not think at the beginning everything was scary and like monsters and stuff seemed like they were OP as fuck? Then at the end, you're like, well, like they're not actually that hard to kill. How did 95% of the population die to these things?
I don't feel most of the kills he got were lucky.
Yeah,
In my
there's,
opinion.
I mean,
There's just that one centipede thing he shot in the head, which was a quick death. But
Yeah.
everything else was just
a
luck.
grenade throw into his mouth.
Luck.
Oh, that was luck.
That was luck. I don't know. I'm saying, but how much luck can you have?
7.
Yeah.
And like, I just like, how can Merle and little girl just walk around, like, just do whatever they did? If these creatures are
'Cause they
so
have the rules.
dangerous.
They have the rules of avoiding the creatures.
Yeah, I mean, they've got those little things
Yeah.
of knowing, but still, it just seems like,
But it's not as bad as you're led to believe because you're getting it from his perspective,
Yeah.
okay,
right?
that would make.
It is the
believe
message
that.
at the end of the movie, but
Yeah.
Jason turned it off before that.
What?
Where it's like, don't be so scared to go outside because it's not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah, but then what happened to the 95%? That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe that was a nuclear fallout or something.
I'd say you'd easily be able to get killed by. Look at that frog
I
when
know
they
you
looked
could
off the
easily
mountain.
you
and
could
how
easily
big
get
it was.
killed, but
Yeah,
look at how much population there are.
yeah,
You think they would be able to overrun if there were that as easy as what? Because there's obviously more than one lucky guy like him in the world. Some other people would have done the same thing. I just think that I mean, it'd be dumb if he versed the frog and died straight away. Then you're like, wait, where's the movie? Like, obviously he has to win and do all these things.
Yeah.
So like that, but just sometimes the luck made it less believable
Yeah.
as it kept going.
I also don't know the reasoning in that word. I don't know if they explained it, but all the weapons they were fighting the creatures with were like swords, knives,
They
crossbows.
ran out of bullets.
They said they ran
Oh,
out of
well,
bullets, but how
okay.
come they? So there's no
So
one that
no one
knows how to
else
make
has-
bullets.
Yeah. See, that
What-
seems like that'd be OP.
What
Bullets.
confuses me is what people survived. Like, I got Joel's bunker. I understand that.
hmm
The Amy's bunker does not make sense to me.
Yeah,
They're all old people. It's like, how did this happen? Where are all the young folk? I'm not getting it.
I mean, I'm just assuming they grabbed an old folks. Nah, well, they weren't old enough to be like an old folks home.
It's like, where's the rest of the people also?
You could
I just
assume
don't
like
get it.
7
You
years.
saw the
has
bunker
passed.
list. He's like, I tried first one and I found you. And you
Yeah.
had that list of like 20 bunkers.
Yeah, yeah. So there's heaps out there, but they must have rounded people up. Like those sort of people wouldn't fight, so they would have been put away.
Yeah.
So that's why
Ah,
they're
yeah,
probably alive.
yeah.
You would assume that sort of a thing.
But I just like, he finally takes that step to look. Oh, in the bunker as well, sorry. They're all so nice to him and they're all like caring in that. And you don't realize that until later on. Like he's leaving something really loving
Yeah,
to find love. And they even say it to him. They're like, "We love you, Joel," but they know he freezes up when those creatures approach.
yeah.
Which we
Well,
find out later why.
more of like a "I love you, I'm not in love." Like he wants to be in love.
I don't
though.
think they want to all fuck him.
Thanks, it's you don't know.
Yeah, but they it's like a family. They
Yeah,
look
no,
after.
I know what you mean. But like he wants to be in love, and he wants
Yeah.
to.
And the cow's not doing it. The cow. What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh, that's just
Milking
penis.
the cow.
milking the cow.
But-
He's milking the cow again.
But when he finally takes a step and leaving the bunker to go to Amy's one, and the world looks awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
that
all-
was cool.
It was Last of Us, wasn't it? Did it remind you of the game?
Oh, with all the overgrown trees and all the
Yeah.
buses and things. Yeah, there's a lot of buses though. Notice that?
Because school was on that day.
Silly.
The other thing,
They probably used it to transport bunches of people places.
it might
Yeah.
be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Making
Did
shit
you
up.
get Star Wars vibes where they always zoom back and there's little creatures doing something?
Oh, okay.
There's like two fighting, or there's a big one watching him.
Yeah, like it did the one on the cliff, and there's like shit going on in the underground that you can kind of see happening.
Yeah,
Well, same sort of shit
and then
like that.
one party walks past a massive like ant mine, a mound, and they're on the side of the rocks. And then even early on, as he's seeing the eggs, there's a massive spider thing in one of the buses. And we won't
Yeah.
walk around.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to come out. That was one thing they didn't do, right? They didn't do a spider. That was scariest
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And I was waiting for the big spider to be like the big villain.
So what makes me think, because this movie's PG, right?
Is it?
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought I was
really?
like, because what is it? They said mild nudity in it also, and sexual references, and I was like, what's this
What
gonna
was the
be?
mild nudity?
I guess it was just that opening scene where it pans across. Well, not opening scene, but the scene where it pans across the bed, and she's on, and then he walks past
yep.
the room, and there's legs tangled and stuff.
His leg. I
Yeah.
was thinking more. He took off his shirt
Did he
Oh,
take off?
that's
Oh, he
so
did take
to,
off his
naughty.
shirt.
to get rid of the scent. thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had the
Could
little
be.
doggy,
The little cute little
little
boy,
boy. Yeah.
lovely little thing. Great.
That dog
markings
was
on it.
like, just I don't know. Like, I want it.
Yeah. No,
It's like,
but the
can I have that?
Can I have it pre-trained
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, just.
but the training of the dog was perfect. All
Yeah.
the scenes you feel for it, and all that.
And I totally believed it as well. Like,
Yep.
there was one bit, because I don't know why, but I look for it in dogs, because Chelsea has been doing tells on like how to get and obviously these dogs are trained. There was one bit where you could see it looked at something
Yeah.
off
Something
screen,
Yeah.
as
They're
if
telling
like
him what to
stay,
do.
do this or whatever. So there was like one bit like that, but everything else it just like, obviously you could cut stuff, but yeah.
Did a great job.
Oh fuck! I thought the dog was gonna die so many times though. I
They
got
wouldn't do it.
I
They
hate
got-
him in that world.
I got teased so much. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna kill the dog. Oh my god, and it didn't. They kept doing
Yeah.
it as well.
Yeah.
Like 3 times. I'm like, no, don't go in the water.
That's the
Don't go in the.
that's a movie rule though. They're always like, don't kill the dog. The audience hates it when you kill the dog.
Oh, don't
Can
they
you
do
tell
that in
that-
like
I
Jaws?
imagine.
Can't you tell that to the people in Marley and Me or something?
The whole plot is to kill
But
the
that's the
dog.
plot. Though.
It's fucking bullshit. Is what it is.
And then so he teams up with the dog, talks
Teams
to
up.
it like it's a friend.
Yeah, but he's already talking to like the robot. I forgot what it's called.
Mavis.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that
But he's
doesn't
alone-
work
he's
as
alone.
it's pretending it's someone. So
yeah.
him talking to the dog isn't that crazy. He was doing crazier things before.
Did you think that the red dress was going to come back up again?
Yes, I thought the girl that had the red dress was going to be the actual lover that he falls in love with.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
thought that as well, but it's
And then I thought it was going to happen way early. Like just
Yeah.
as the dog's grabbing her. I thought even just as they exit the bus.
They were going to go on an adventure together.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they were going to fall in love and find out they actually love each other. And when he got to the girl,
Amy's
she was
a bitch.
she was going to be actually kind of how she is. How she was, I mean, like not a bitch, but like
No.
she obviously
She was changed. She's a changed person. You can
Mm.
understand it from her side, but at the same
Can
time,
you?
it's
she
been
shouldn't
7
have
years.
She shouldn't have let him on the radio. though.
Yeah.
That's her bad. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I should have told you that. Yeah, you should have probably told him.
But it is hard to just do that. I mean, he mentioned the letters. Oh,
You're leading him
I'd
on.
love to read them sometime. Like that'd be cool,
Yeah.
Lol.
you know. But like, she obviously was in a relationship, and then the guy died.
Yeah.
So
So he's looking for a new one.
I thought when he rocked up, she was going to be preggers or something.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to start making out with the Aussie bloke.
That's the other thing I thought.
Yeah,
When he walked in, I thought he was going to walk over and put his arm around her.
Mm. That's too cliche.
But then we also have Merle and Girl.
Mel and girl. I don't know the girl.
I really didn't trust these two for so
Minim?
long.
Minim?
Probably minimum plus.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, Minim.
That's a Pokemon thing.
Fucking Pokemon reference.
Something like Minim. Anyways,
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl.
I
she
lo-
was good. She was really good.
Yeah.
Just fuck that is. I didn't even think about this at all. But oh my god, I forgot the movie, the zombie movie, Double Tap.
Zombie side.
No,
Oh, zombie side.
Zombie Land.
Land.
Because even with the rules and stuff, and Mel
Yeah.
being so much like kind of like a Woody Harrelson
Yeah.
kind of
yeah.
guy as well, like it was so much like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did-
And even like the dweeby dude, the lead guy, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only
And
rethinking it now.
I loved in this movie that pretty much everything they brought up had a reason.
Came back around.
Yeah, and every time he saw someone he goes, "Why aren't you with your what are they called? Colony? Like you a food stealer."
Yeah, they,
He's definitely a food stealer.
they must just find
then-
a bunch of people that have been kicked out from that. Yeah.
And then the Aussie at the end. It's like,
yeah.
you're a food stealer.
Yeah, well,
I am.
Did you think when they had, when he's like, "Stay still, give me your shirt and give me the bag"? Did you think he was gonna take both? I thought he was gonna stay
I knew
there.
something was up.
I thought there was going to be a spider on him or something. That's what I thought. A spider. Was
I thought he was going to grab the bag and the crossbow and his shirt, and they go stay there and walk away. But they were evil.
But you could tell the way he was doing it was like
There was
he
fear.
was playing very dumb, as in like, all right, I'm telling you to do something, but it's not as serious. I don't know. Just you could tell something was up when he started doing it. It was a play.
The thing you're thinking of is Will Ferrell. Sorry, Jason hates Will
Oh,
Ferrell.
God, you
Sorry
bloody
for
mentioned
bringing
it.
it up.
Sorry for bringing that up.
Oh, I'm eating my beard.
The one where he's going to the center of the world, or something like that, underground. and
Journey
he's-
to the center of the earth.
Yeah, and there's
Is that
something
one?
on him.
Is that his? No, that's
No, that's Dwayne. You wouldn't know him.
I've got this Land of the Lost,
Yes, that is it.
and he's got a
He's got a creature on the back of him.
There's
I
one.
think you're thinking
It's
of
a,
that.
there's a mosquito on his back.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
he's like, I don't know if this. And he turns around and he falls on it and he goes.
Oh, we got
and
it here
explodes.
anyway.
No, this is a
It's a
podcast.
podcast.
We don't do
Oh
clips.
shit!
What are you doing? Bryce will put it in.
Why are we recording this?
Bam.
Sorry, Russ. Got distracted.
What happened next?
You brought up that thing.
No, you were saying
So-
about everything being relevant. Like it was cool. I like the poison bit at the end was the main. Like him learning pretty much what Merle and the kid are the heroes of the fucking movie.
Yeah,
Like they knew all the rules and they taught him it, which actually saved that colony, which made him go back to save that one to go up to that. Like
Save every
without
colony.
them, he was done for.
I feel like they needed something else. They were too convenient for him.
Yeah, they were very convenient.
Yeah,
There was I
there
think
was
I
no
even
catch
I think-
at all.
at that stage when he falls in the hole and then as he gets pulled out perfectly, I was kind of like, that's a bit, like how lucky do you have to be?
Yeah.
Like they didn't find anyone. He didn't find anyone else in 7 days,
Mm.
but yet while he was down on the hole, he found those 2 people.
Yeah,
That's lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
Not only that, he's lucky he threw the grenade. He's lucky he got away from all that thing. He
Yeah.
found the dog, which was lucky. It's a lucky thing.
He's got a whole lot of luck.
He needs to buy a lottery ticket somehow.
But it was good.
Like, I don't know what he would do with it, but he's got one.
It was good in the end that the whole point of his journey, he learned all this stuff, and instead of gaining what he thought he was going to gain, he has all this knowledge,
He
which
gained
was his
way
actual.
more.
It's the actual thing he was missing.
Yeah.
And he came back like better than everyone else. sort of thing.
Yeah. The way he walked
That's
in.
sort of,
back
I mean,
into
he's
the-
not physically any better.
No.
Like, there's that one dude that is in his colony that's like insane, right? The guy with the massive machete thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, he seems like he could fucking take out a
That
few.
guy's got a top knot, right?
Yeah, he was a Kiwi. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of those extra actors were all Australian and stuff. I looked at some of them. and they
Those
were Australian.
landscapes, I didn't even know these were in Australia. Half of this stuff.
Not on this side, anyway.
I didn't even know that giant snail was in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Boulder
It's
snail.
crazy. What's with the size ratio thing as well? Like, that snail's fucking massive, yet the frog
It's gonna
is-
be uneven.
gotta be.
Can't affect
No, it's
everything the
gonna
same.
be uneven.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Like nuclear.
Yeah, it
messes
just.
with things.
So then, how?
That
this-
frog too was brutal. And see that shot, as I mentioned before, when they look over the hill, it's like hopping after him.
Yeah,
You remember
Like
they look?
how
He's
slow.
like, oh, he's
Over the
trapped.
cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah,
wasn't the
sorry.
that wasn't the frog. That was something.
Was it
no,
not?
that was the
something-
That
frog.
was the fat frog
You sure?
bouncing through the.
I swear it was the frog.
It was tracking him.
They were suggesting that when it attacked him, it got his scent.
Oh, okay.
Hence the
I mean,
snail
unless
scene.
I'm wrong. Yeah, that's
Hopefully
why
that
they.
snail. We
The
saw it.
snail's
there.
dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I thought it was a thing where whatever something had heard him screaming when he was in the pit, and then he left his scent there, and then it would track his scent from the pit to where they were going. That's what
They
I,
said
that's
that
what
it
I
moved
thought was.
slow, which the frog was moving slow, and then he even hinted it's coming. And as he was looking
And
over
you
the
see
edge,
the
and then you
fucking
see the
frog.
frog.
No,
Yeah,
you
but
see
the only
a bu-
thing it could be like the
You
queen,
see a round frog.
you see something.
No,
the
you see a
queen
round.
worm, whatever it's called, the queen worm thing. It could have been your argument could be that.
Yeah.
But that was quick. Like that seemed to be way quicker.
Yeah.
Bit of tremors for you, hey?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Think about that. What did you think about it? It came out of the ground.
Yeah.
Bloody mind flare.
Which I didn't like it happens in so many movies, and I'm never really a big fan of he's sitting there hiding, and then it's right next to him, but then it goes away.
How's the dog?
Like, why wouldn't it just look across
He's
or
got
go
He's
across?
got the dog's snout and he's just going crushing.
Yeah.
I always think that in movies of like, the dog is going to do, what was it? That's a dumb one. Home Alone? I think he does it. Idle Hands, random as fuck movie to do. The dog's there and he's like, he just closes its mouth and it's just like bees quiet. It doesn't make any noise. Like, but like
Still-
if I did that to
it'll
my
still
dog,
do it
it'll
with the
fucking
mouth.
it'll
Yeah.
go
It'd make
crazy
it
still.
worse.
It would
But
hate
it was
it.
moving away.
Yeah,
He was
but
trying to move away
the
from
dog
his
seemed
hand.
pretty trained though of like the awareness of these animals.
Yeah.
So you would argue maybe it was a pup 7 years and then it's grown up.
And it has been surviving out there until he came along.
Yeah.
And then
But you
it
don't know.
knows-
That girl could have just died.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
Yours
she
is-
could get back and go, "Where the fuck is my dog?"
You also see how it hunts, like it brings him that gross little thing and puts it at his
Keeps
feet.
picking it up.
He
That
goes,
was-
no,
that
I'm
was
good.
cool.
I've got
I thought it
this."
wanted to play fetch, but I guess it was getting food for him, was it? Was it like, here's
think
some
it-
Yeah,
food?
no, it
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
And then he
okay,
was
that's
eating
fine.
out of the can, so he didn't want that.
He had like, something.
The one rule that I liked was the
He said
not
two.
both. The not both. Is
Yeah, not both.
that what it was? Yeah. You
Yeah.
can either have a hot meal or a good night's sleep, but never both.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's actually smart as fuck.
Well, they also need to feel like they have to work them together. Like everyone has a sleep or everyone has a hot meal.
Mm.
Because he was suggesting that the food is the thing that attracts them. So technically, couldn't you just have the sleep and then a meal?
True.
That is true.
And then you could escape.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
that wasn't in the rule book.
And
so
then you
go on
win
in.
loving monsters.
And so when they finally gets to that bunker at the end. Oh, I'm missing the part. That was so sad when the centipede is around the dog.
Oh, fuck.
Like,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, nah.
And it's whimpering.
No,
Yeah, that's
I,
yuck.
I did not want anything to happen.
I
to
mean,
the
I
dog.
knew it wasn't going to die, but it was still yuck.
Yeah.
I almost
And I thought
wanted,
it was going to be limping over to him or something.
yeah.
And then it was fine.
I almost wanted the dog just to go with Merle and little girl, just because like, well,
It
you'll
was
live.
looking, it was looking
You'll,
like.
I thought it was going because
Yeah.
it did the thing of like, do I go or do it
Mm.
sort of thing.
But he knew. I think the dog knew he had to protect Joel.
You reckon that's what he thought? Like the dog was like, this guy needs my help.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with him.
And these two, they're
Not
already
more-
a couple, and they're already like they
Yeah,
can
they're doing
survive.
well.
So just to bring it back to you, you know how you said you watched it and then you got to a certain part and then it kind of.
Yeah.
So for that part for me was towards the end where the crab came out.
Mhm.
It wasn't the fact that it was like the crab. It was the fight scene that was going on, where it was like people are fighting, as if they can help fight and stuff. I just wasn't a big fan of that.
It got a bit cliche. It would
Mm.
be better if she was still locked up and somehow the crab knocked him out, and they're just watching the fight between him and the crab or something like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, him. The fact. No, it's rated PG. The fact that Aussie guy was even like, all right, let's leave these guys alive.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
Like,
know.
villains always
the
do
crab-
that.
It's just like, okay,
think-
whatever.
They'll never get out of this.
I think the crab's meant to eat them.
Oh, that's right, because it's
Yeah.
like the sacrifice thing. But then, if he can shock the crab and control it so well, then why not just keep shocking it until it goes and give it food? He doesn't. It's not like. I guess you need to do the reward thing. He's controlling this crab, like
Mm.
apparently
with one
crazy.
button.
Yeah, like it would do its bidding, and it knows for some reason to kill these people,
Yeah.
not other people. Yeah, I didn't like the crab stuff.
I like the message of it, like that he could look at the eyes. He
Yeah.
had the chance to kill it, and he's like, no, it's not even a bad creature. Like it looks like the snail look.
So you know how like everything's mutated and stuff. Does that mean some of these animals are smarter? Because if it's just animals by themselves, animal instinct, then the crab would still not give a fuck and just kill everything in its
They might
way.
be smarter.
I'm just assuming like maybe that's like it's a bit more enhanced because it seemed to understand that he could have killed him but didn't. And this is just like you can't. If I did that to a little mud crab that I just found, it's not gonna go. Wait a minute, you're all right. Like So
a
like,
little mud crab.
you know what I'm just saying? Like I
Yeah.
get the whole like
References.
just because they're massive and mutated, they're not all bad.
Yeah,
like
that's true, yeah.
that's the message, right? But this thing has just killed a bunch of things.
Like there's a thing
So-
with like, there's a lot of mammals that do that, where you can connect with them.
Yeah,
But I don't know how it goes for crustaceans.
yeah. I mean, that's why I think maybe it mutated some sort of like it's just way
A
smarter.
bit of empathy.
Yeah, and then it went and destroyed the boat, which they took all their supplies to, right? So that means they lost all of them. It's like,
There was so much leak in that
could
boat.
you just imagine if the crab came back with all their supplies?
Yeah.
Top bloke.
And then Bal.
Here you
went
go,
away.
Joel.
And
Have
so,
fun,
like,
Amy.
The contrast when Joel got to their camp and they're about to bail, and he's looking around like, "This camp's fucking awesome," and you're all
Yeah.
leaving on this yacht.
Like what?
Yeah.
What is their plan?
Also,
I
I'm not
don't
sure
know.
how because she
Yeah.
said it wasn't very protected. Which I'll agree because it just has like a rock formation blocking it.
Yeah.
If there's crabs that are fucking massive, like
that's what I thought. Why
like-
are there no sea creatures that are huge
Yeah.
like that?
it's like you could be fucked over by a fucking starfish. I don't know. Just imagine like a star you got.
Yeah. Holding the boat, like no, let go.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That you would think there would be more. And
Yeah.
What were those jellyfish that were just floating around? What
Oh,
were
they
Oh,
were
nice.
harmless, which was weird.
I didn't know that that was even a creature that could do that.
Guy
Mm.
jelly, guy jellies.
Jelly felly.
Yeah, that's weird that would happen. Like go from living in the water to now flying around.
That
was
a lot
probably
of
the-
weird.
That was the most unrealistic thing in the whole movie.
Yeah, but Mavis like
Mavis loved it.
once again everything tied back. It was a nice, neat little
Mm.
bow.
Yeah, and
Jason like
Oh, needle.
Jason like the opening 2 minutes.
no,
That was the best
whole-
part.
I just when that was playing, I thought, "Fuck, this is gonna be really cool." I really like this setup for this story,
Mm.
and maybe that's why I was a bit down because I'm up here, right? And it just say it's here because I've gone down. I'm like, oh, that wasn't. I feel like it could have been. I don't know. Not that I could write anything better, but I'm just saying, like, there's so many things that would be cool. I'd like to see those guys go on a run. A run?
Run?
A hunt?
A scavenge.
A scavenge or whatever.
Yeah.
Like his thing. I would like to see them go do it and see how they did it and stuff. Like that would be interesting.
Yeah,
But that does, if they showed you that, it's
Yeah.
because when he escapes, you don't know what the world's like. They're just telling you what the
But I
world's
think
like.
that's the thing as well. Like sometimes when someone's explaining something, like in a horror movie, when you don't see the villain or the ghost or the monster, but you know things are happening around, that you're picturing things in your head that are like scary and dangerous. And that's what I was doing at the beginning. And then
you
when
saw the creature that come into the bunker. That was fucking scary.
yeah. Well,
shit.
but I mean, this is before that still. Even.
Yeah.
But like, and then you start seeing them all.
Mm.
But then the problem is he killed them with such ease that it was like, oh, they're not that bad. You know? Not that I wouldn't be scared. I'd be terrified. Kieran hates that I'm probably going to rate it higher than you as well.
I started thinking the frog never got killed.
Still tracking him.
He's
No,
still
it was tracking the snail.
Yeah. We saw
What
this.
snail?
It could be a different one, but the snail was at the end with
It had a baby.
Yeah.
Baby
Yeah.
snail.
And it was eating a frog.
Yeah.
What was it?
I mean, you could go. I mean, I don't know. Like, they could do a hunt where they could try and track and kill a lot of these creatures as well,
Mm.
which I thought maybe would be a thing to do. Like, but I guess they just went up to the mountains where they couldn't.
Yeah.
They mentioned like a frost spider, right?
At the end.
Yeah, Merlin, the little girl,
Yeah,
said something
yeah.
about it. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I also thought that when the claw things went up, I thought it was going to be a spider, not a centipede.
Yeah.
Or what
But
was
then
it?
they keep.
It was a centipede.
It was
I
a
think.
centipede, but maybe not centipedes
Yeah.
we're used to. But it was a centipede of
Yeah.
sorts.
That was cool, the noise.
Did you find all
And
the
the stop.
yeah
Yeah, that was cool.
the creature designs had like a cartoon feel to them as well? It wasn't like full realism.
Yeah,
also
it
had,
looks
a
like
personality or character.
or
type.
like reminds me a little like Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Like you're drawing a caterpillar, but then you're putting a little bit of extra on it to make it
Yeah.
Caterpie.
But it's got the realistic detail
yeah.
of that kind of stuff,
It was,
which I really like. All the creature design are so good.
yeah. Just quickly, the Amy character, did you like her or not? Or was she like? Did you feel like what a bitch?
In the end, I wish they didn't have the connection. Like, I wish she just went off and wasn't gonna find him again, and he knew he had the support at home.
Hmm.
Because the whole message he says at the end is, what is it? You don't need something. There's something about you can be alone in the apocalypse, so you don't need a companion.
Yeah.
Which was weird as well, because he had the dog, like a diss to the dog.
Yeah. I mean, diss to
Dogs
the
are-
dog.
Oh, how did they get the cow? How did they get the cow out of the bunker? Too?
It knows the ladder. It's
Okay.
someone that found it.
They'd probably. I mean,
It's a
yeah, I
loud
don't know.
bolt.
I was thinking that they're gonna have to move because they're gonna run out of milk because there's only one cow now. They said they had two, and one died. And now they've only got one, so they would have to fucking leave anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. So,
Ratings.
ratings.
I'll let you go first, Karen.
8.
Oh, you did higher than me. I'm doing 7.5.
I'm doing as far as a kids movie goes.
I still don't think it's like a kid's.
It's not a kids movie,
No, but,
it's,
I'm watching it. I didn't even know it was
Yeah,
rated
no.
that. I didn't even think of it once. So that, to me, that shows. Like, I
I
watched
would
some
say
Star
M.
Wars, and I
Yeah.
can see that it's clearly PG.
Yeah,
'Cause
I didn't. That's actually a good thing because sometimes I'm watching shows like fucking Supernatural or something, right?
Yeah.
And then they start talking to her, and he goes, "You're a stupid head." I did not notice anything like that in this movie, where like they didn't do something gruesome or they didn't swear or do something because of it
Yeah,
being such a low rating.
It went over my head. I didn't.
Yeah,
even
so
think
I
of it.
wouldn't have even noticed.
So you're
You
incorrect.
it just came up. You were like, "Oh, mild nudity."
Get out of here,
Yeah,
Steph.
get out of here, girlfriend.
yes, that's exactly what happened. Anyways, I'm giving it an 8 also.
Oh,
Oh, copy ya.
bang bang. I think for himself.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going first next time. That's bullshit.
Tell Steph that.
I don't even get it.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
What a laugh.
Anyways,
Well, that was fun. Go
Yeah.
watch Love and Monsters
no,
on Netflix now.
you've already watched it. That's
yeah.
why you're here.
Go watch Skins.
Don't watch Skins.
Watch Tremors.
Don't watch
and then watch the podcast.
Yes, watch our podcast on Tremors, then
Yep.
watch Tremors.
and
be
then Mortal
confused.
Kombat. And that's it. Just do
Yeah,
those.
delete the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for listening and/or watching. Subscribe, like, follow, all those things.
Yeah. Follow on Twitter and Instagram.
We appreciate that you've made it this far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't, you won't know.
You won't know.
So it doesn't matter.
Fuck you.
All right. Bye.
See you. I'd rather be one.
They are.
Oh wait, no, I don't. Cut that out.
No, that's only for Bad Bunch that you don't.
That bunch.
I'll get there eventually.